Hey YouTube, this is part one of two of me walking through the ultimate teardrop trailer that I built. Enjoy.
Alright, so this is the finished teardrop trailer. I'm going to do a quick walk around. Burnt skin plywood. There is 50-53 aluminum, aircraft aluminum top, one piece. The vent. Could you hit the second from the bottom button or a switch inside?
Oh.
All right, you can turn it off. No, that was it. Second from the bottom. Yep, that was it. So that is so you can see out this big window if things are kind of creepy on the one side. So this is just an outside light here. This is shore power. This is for the 12-volt converter. This also has 110 inside.
He's going to turn some inside lights on. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah, and then turn on the lights that are against the wall.
Can you hear, John?
Like,
oh,
those are the top two switches. Nope, the top two switches. There you go, and then that one, yep. And then these two are independently switched. Okay. So the tongue is extendable in case you needed a longer tongue or wanted to put bike racks or whatever on there. That's the pin. That's the bottom. So did a piece of, this is the finished piece of diamond plate overlapping with cinch straps, cinch down clasp. Could you open that?
Sure. These new enlarged hasps, and you just ever so easily raise it up on the air struts.
So there is the inside. Extra parts. There's the front of the old utility trailer. And this is another piece of aluminum here, so everything is all lapping. It's embedded right here in butyl rubber.
You'd have to autograph that. Front of the stainless up front.
Do you have an etcher?
I don't.
I'll etch it. I have an etcher at home. I'll etch it.
So this is looking from the outside in.
When he's ready.
There's the kitchen. So could you open up and demonstrate the kitchen? Is the large.
It's a galley.
Yes, the galley. And there's the safety one. That one prevents it just in case their latches come undone.
There we go.
This is the galley.
Can we pull drawers out?
Yeah, if you don't mind. It goes a little bit. This is the table. And maybe you could demonstrate the table.
Okay.
Or what it could be.
What it will be.
There we go. This is the cutout from the window that I was going to use as a table.
Meanwhile, the 9-foot drawer
This drawer,
with the aerodynamic struts to be used as
yep, from a Piper Super Cub.
roof rack.
And you can look inside. It goes in there. This is on rollers. Oops, you gotta scoot your end to the right. There you go. And the right one is 55 inches
With the
with the Jeep Willys overload slash lift springs.
circa 1939.
That way this will be much taller if it ever sees off-road use.
What's this again? Oh, this is a little cooker.
That little KDEX stove. That way your stove is not limited to just your teardrop if you ended up wanting to cook with your friends on I need to do the
I just gave away
conditioner.
Air
perfectly service.
conditioner. Oh, yeah.
Here is the air conditioner. Oops. It hasn't been ducted into here yet, but this is a power steering fluid cooler. There's a little tiny 0.1 amp brushless water pump. The intake goes in that little corner in the bottom.
So water's the refrigerant.
Comes in, yep, the water is the refrigerant, and it comes through here, pumps through here, cycles in this side, back out. There is a hole cut in, and then of course sealed. This is the intake air valve.
Fill that full of helium and talk funny.
And then this is that same hole. It draws the air through the cooler, and then blows it out this hole here. This is a little C-flow fan. You can see the model number and all that fun stuff. And then there's just my little electrical box. This is the back panel here of the kitchen, in case you wanted to charge your cell phones, plural. And here's 12 volt running at AC. That's the funny little valve making a noise. And a little pump. So that is the portable 12 volt air conditioner. And there is a small panel that you just set into here and down, and then there's a duct that will hook from here to the inside. This also something you get access from the entire inside of the trailer. All the way down. Nice and flush, so it does look like a cabinet edge, so it touches nice and flush there. This opens up to a 20-inch TV, which I was planning to put in so you can see it on either side. And then this side also opens up. And again, I made this tight so then it felt like a cabinet edge, so it wasn't, nothing could get in there. This way, when you have your cooler this direction, is that how it opens? Yeah. We'll just leave that like that to demonstrate. So, there's the inverter. You can, once the battery isolator from inside is plugged in, you just push this button and then this will come online. You also have a USB here. And this is the little fuse box. Keep all the circuits protected. This only goes on one way. There we go. This is all incoming power from the battery, and then different certain things like charging the battery, etc. Then going back to other wires. Now those wires are tucked in here. This is. Oh, let me say. I'll get there. So this is a piece of rubber that allows water coming underneath the hinge or through the hinge to come out the side here. Once it comes out the side, should it happen to get inside, it'll hit this seal and then run out the back. This is the edge that you get from RV places. It's like $120 a piece, and then once you screw it down, you just use a rubber mallet and then conform it to the shape that you need. And this is also bedded in butyl tape. These are 120-pound struts, 15 inches, longest you can get, at least on Amazon, for 25 bucks a piece, 28 bucks. This is a one piece after welding. I use a tubing bender or a roller bender to get this arch here. This is actually a 54-inch radius based off of some point down here when I was assembling it. When I cut this, it's 2-foot radius in the front, reclaimed window, and then I put a piece of 1/8-inch plywood or luan between the aluminum and the steel so I did not get dissimilar metal corrosion. So that is the Galley.
Okay.
This is also 6'9" on this side to allow for somebody tall to sleep. And of course, my wife wanted her full-size cooler, so that's why there's that jog in the kitchen. And she wanted more counter space. So I got my foot space, she got her counter space.
Wait, I'm gonna put this back.
Oh, okay. So could you just clasp the sides?
Go ahead and close
Yep.
it.
So these are 90-degree, 2,000-pound capacity draw tight clasps. That draws it down up against the seals. There we go.
This one.
Could you run inside and do the tail lights in reverse again?
Yep.
That one's a little bit harder, but that one's the safety one for off-road. All right. So there is the brake lights.
Here,
Left.
show me the technique again.
Okay, left blinker, right blinker, and then do the parking lights. Okay. Parking lights. There you got the license plate light. You go ahead and throw it in reverse, with the key on. And you have reverse also on this trailer. This is the super deluxe model.
It's beautiful.
One of a kind. Now we're going to be stepping into the kitchen, or the living room, dining room, and bedroom. Also, this is the size of one of those commodes if you wanted to put one inside. So you can... Sarah, could you get in here real quick and stand in there? Or maybe you could. Here,
Here, I'll hold
you
mine.
can. So, my wife can almost always stand up in here.
I could. I'm 5'5".
She's 5'5".
Yep.
So, if they made plywood any wider, I would have made it taller. You can also step in here while it's raining and access all of your stuff from the inside. You can access your dishes from the inside.
5'3.5" clearance.
5'3.5". Okay. You can get all of your stuff, all the milk and everything else that you need. And then when you don't want it, close it off.